Good morning, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you are. I'm Jay Cook.
Hey, I'm Matt Nab. Hey, we want to say thank you to everybody out there that's been watching our stuff. We appreciate it. We're having fun, and having support from everybody just makes it even better.
Oh yeah, we're having a good time. That's for sure.
Yeah,
enjoying bringing back this old muscle car back and having some fun with it. Today, though, in store, we're going to be doing some more panel stuff, floor pan stuff. Matt actually, in his spare time in between jobs, he actually got this one ready to go down in here and got it sitting pretty good. And now
these are going in next.
Yep, we got these back deals to put in. We got both sides. We're going to start on that. We're going to do some little dressing up back here on this what's that pan called? I don't even know.
Rear floor pan.
Rear floor pan. I don't know. We're going to get that squared away. We got some rust encapsulator stuff to put on there and just fix a few little things on that. And pretty much, I guess, Matt, the inside will be done. I mean, all we got to do is just weld it.
Yeah, we'll move on to making frame connectors next. After that, we've got some stock metal I've got, and it's going to save us some money, which is important. And then we'll move on to what's left of the trunk and getting what's left of that nasty old rusty metal out, and more frame rail repair, and whatever comes next. That's gonna fit nice.
It's gonna fit really nice. This is the first panel. We're trying to slide in here, see how well it fits. Looking like it's gonna fit way nicer than the one over here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to clean some of this up.
After some massaging, we got that passenger side rear pan to go in a lot better than what it was wanting to fit. So now we're just gonna run a screw on each one. We're gonna lift the car up on the lift and go from there.
So what I'm doing is using paint markers, different colors, for my spot weld holes and my sheet metal screw holes that will use to hold the panel down. Using different colors kind of helps me remember which hole's which. So
we got Matt drilling holes. I'm going through with the stepper bit, making the holes bigger for spot welds. Got one panel done, and Matt's doing his famous final touches on the weld through primer on this one. Wow, look at that fabulous job.
Fabulous. What have you got going on in here, sir?
Got the top of the tunnel all ground down. Got rid of all the, there's still like a bunch of
I see it.
Old deal on there, but probably have to beat that around a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to tap up here to meet the floor, but that's okay.
I'm gonna need your help here in a second too. I pushed down on this floor pan over here to get this right here cleaned
and it
up.
Popped out.
Yeah, it kind of popped out, so we're gonna need to.
No problem. Didn't like that. All right, we had to pull our wells back out. We forgot to clean this surface, so both sides are done. And here goes some primer.
Borrow that hammer. I'll try to beat this corner in a little bit.
So we got our wells put in the back.
I was gonna wait till you start filming. I was gonna go.
Jay's got jokes. So now we got that secured. We're gonna come underneath and we're gonna raise our tunnel, see where it fits all along the front and up back here. And once we get it where we like it, we'll screw it into place. All right, so all the pans are in, fit, and secured. Overall, I'm pretty happy, and probably gonna be better than when it was brand new. Jay, are you ready to start breathing some rust?
Yeah, I'm going to wire wheel the back. Matt's going to start welding on his side, and on my side I'm going to start wire wheeling this, because we're going to spray some rust encapsulator on all that to help protect what metal's back there that's still good. You ready to rock and roll, Matt?
I like it. Let's do it.
Let's do it, brother.
Because I care about Jay and the rust that he is about to breathe.
As the wild Matt works on massaging the metal in place and welding it, making it look phenomenal, I went ahead and just painted the whole back end of this car with rust encapsulator. We got a couple little small holes right here, but we're just gonna fill that full of panel bond and call it good.
All right, so Jay's got that looking pretty nice. Looks like it's laying down pretty clean. Super great stuff. It's very strong. Corvettes, Vipers, that's what holds them together. Should be good enough for a rusty pan. I've got this side pretty much all welded in except the very top. Needs to be pressed down and formed. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how it's going together. All right, Jay, why don't you explain to our peoples what you are doing right now?
Well, Matt and I like the ratty muscle car look. That's kind of something that we're into right now.
This definitely has that.
So, it definitely does. So there's these little rust holes all around all of this stuff. So what we're going to try to do, I'm going to make a good attempt at it, is panel bonding the back side of these holes, smearing some on there to see how well it holds, so we can fill in all these little holes so we don't get any water on the trunk on our new floor or trunk pans we're putting in.
We're also going to try and attempt to do the same back here around the back window. One of these cars always ride out. If you look closely, you can see the floor down there. So this is what we're removing. Can anybody take a guess of what this is?
Wow, that's a big chunk. Dang, that thing started like a little charm. It's been sitting here for like 3 days, unstarted. It sounds really good. It's so quiet.
So, has anybody seen one of these before? This is a manual transmission on the column. It's what we call an anti-theft device nowadays.
Take a little road trip.
The big steering wheel, because there is no power steering.
Take a little road trip to the gas station.
Some energy.
Matt needs to get something to drink, and it's just down the street here. But figured, what better vehicle to drive than this?
Yeah. It's a cool little relic. It is a non-synchronized transmission too, which is really fun.
This thing's like pretty smooth though.
Oh yeah, I got her dialed in pretty good.
We don't feel like putting quarter panels on this car right now. I don't even think we're going to, are we? I'm not planning on it. I really don't care. We are putting lower quarters. We're going to put lower quarters on it just for the trunk pan extension pieces have something to hook to, basically, because there's nothing there. Yeah. So in these corners here, you can see, I think we've already shown you guys this, but we'll show you again, where someone has riveted some of that tin right in here. Trying to fix this before, and all the Bondo that we've already chipped out, as you can see. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out with some great stuff. I know this is hackery.
And cracks.
I know this is hackery.
Both of those definitions.
Oh, this is perfect, gaps and cracks. What we're going to do is we're going to run tape right through here. We're going to spray in the back side of it and let it form up or whatnot, and we can sand it and fix it. And then on the top side, we'll probably take some panel bond or something and just smooth it out and make it look okay, because obviously we don't care about the exterior, how it looks on this car. Well, I got the first round of spray foam done. I got all in these corners as good as I can get it, because it's kind of hard for it to stick because it's upside down. But I got in those corners really good, right through here, and then on the other side, that's all I really going. I couldn't really get these good. I'll probably end up just doing panel bond over the tops of all that. No big deal, because like I said, we just want the exterior of this car. We're not putting quarters or anything on it. We want it to look ratty.
So explain what's going on now.
Well, after we got most of it with the foam, we are now, or I am, while Matt was finishing up welding the floor pans, taking panel bond and going across here and filling it all up. It's actually working quite well. Just a little at a time.
Still quite a bit of daylight.
I don't know what you're talking about, Matt. Oh, you mean because the garage door's open? Yeah, there's a lot of daylight coming in right there.
All right, finished out that back footwell. Move on to the fronts. Then we'll be done. You can see Jay's making progress. We've almost got all the holes filled on this corner.
Almost.
Just go around. Filling all the old holes from the vinyl top trim. That was a Charger emblem hole. So Jay's back reapplying what, the third coat this time?
Third coat. I've gotten pretty good at applying this stuff. You apply it on there, let it tack up for a little bit and get kind of, you know, tacky. Then you can go over it again, and then you can smooth it out and make it look good.
Yeah. Marissa's here checking it out, and she just can't figure this out. Why we're doing this. Why are we doing this? Because we want to have fun.
That's right. So Matt's down here welding up all this, getting it all squared away on this side, getting that all done. And Marissa had a funny question. What was your question, honey?
How do you tell what's the original maroon painting and the rust?
She's trying to figure out what's original maroon and what's rusty compared on this car. She didn't understand what we're after. We're after for a rusty, ratty muscle car.
That's what you
And
want.
we're winning.
And we're so winning. About got her ready to weld back together.
Gonna be a little butchery.
What do you mean? On this car?
No.
I can't imagine. Have you seen the quarter panels that I just made? I just made
I like it.
quarter panels out of panel bond. Are you seriously complaining about this? Floor pans officially welded in. Looking good. The most solid new piece of metal on this rusted out car. And then the hackery back here. Matt has been doing good work today on nice stuff. I've been doing the hackery work today. But I mean, honestly, it's not too bad. Honestly, I think it looks better than I expected it would turn out to be. I got all these back here done on the trunk right here. We'll address that once it completely cures because it's still kind of tacky. Well, there's the end of another video. I hope you guys are liking our stuff. In our next video, we're going to be starting in on the trunk pan here. We're going to finish removing the rest of the trunk pan, and then we're going to get our new one and lay it in here. We're just going to see, because we're going to have to fabricate some stuff on the end of these wheel wells on both sides. Just a lot of fab work, a lot more work actually, a lot more time, but it'll be worth it in the end. Like I said, we're trying to get the floor pans, get it structurally sound, and the cosmetic stuff we don't care about. But what do you think, Matt?
Amen to that.
Amen to that.
That's where we can do a burnout and not worry about dying.
Not worry about it splitting in two, because the floors and everything was just so fatigued. It was unreal. But I guess that's it for this video. If you guys haven't already, please like and subscribe if you haven't. We really appreciate all you new subscribers. We'll see y'all next time. Be good to one another and enjoy life while you have it.
See ya.
See ya.